Having earned a chance to compete for a league championship, these young competitors have gained the respect and fondness of a grateful skipper.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A critical one in store for us here. It's game one between the Reno Aces and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trevor Rogers out of the state of New Mexico gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box now, Steve Cook, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Monty Harrison.
And he misses there, 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Diaz on second. Cook at first. 2 out in the inning. A full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. JT Riddle would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Another payoff pitch.
On the back.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, J.T. Riddle.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. New Orleans is out in front, 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Smith. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Rogers has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Ready now, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Two. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Christopher Negron.
In now, Christopher Negron. And he puts it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Drew Ellis.
Into the box now, Drew Ellis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
The 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, number 20. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 20.
First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
In the dirt here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Ellis stands at second with 2 gone. fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Baby Cakes lead it 2-1. Striding in, Kyle Jensen. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman, Kyle Jensen.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Johnny Schultz will be next. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now at the plate, Johnny Schultz. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Johnny Schultz.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Batting ninth, pitcher Trevor Rogers.
Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Ortega. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. New Orleans is out in front, 2-1. Leading off the inning, De La Rosa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 12.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason. Here
now the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Schultz is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jack Reinheimer. He flied out leading off the ball game. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Diaz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Cesar Puello next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Cesar Puello.
Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Left.
1-1-1.
Stop. He goes to first and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Now in the box, Diaz, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, number 91.
Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
And there's a base hit on the line. And he is in there. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Striding in once again, Steve Cook. He reached on a single in his first try.
Steve Cook.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-0 count. The pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Settling in now, Monty Harrison stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Harrison.
The 1-1 home. is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
All even now, 2-2. Realmuto at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Smith is there, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Baby Cakes lead it 2-1. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza as we begin the top of the 4th.
Steven Souza.
First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Ortega. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Harrison giving chase, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he misses ball 4. So striding in, Christopher Negron, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. New Orleans is out in front, 2-1. Now to the plate, JT Riddle. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, JT Riddle.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First baseman, Kyle Jensen.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now batting, right fielder, Johnny.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Baby Cakes lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Christopher Negron. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Christopher Negron.
Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Now batting, Third baseman, Drew Ellis.
Stepping in now, Drew Ellis.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
Ortega arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now at the plate, number 20 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
20.
He's set. Here it comes. Nope. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Negron, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
The batter, number 12.
Into the box, De La Rosa, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. New Orleans is out in front, 2-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Rogers. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rafael Ortega. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Diaz.
Now batting, number 91.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Baby Cakes lead it 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jack Reinheimer. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Schultz moves over. 1 out. Digging in now, Cesar Puello. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit high and deep to right center. Harrison is after it. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
In now, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Two and 1 now to Steven Souza. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Ready with another 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Souza is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now batting, number 10.
Standing in now, Smith. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Puello on third with 2 out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Schultz has it in his tracks. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. New Orleans is out in front, 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Reno, number 37, Neftali Fellini.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
JT Realmuto.
High in the air down the right field line. Souza on the move. And it's a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Third baseman, number 13, Steve.
Into the box now, Steve Cook, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This is in the air out to right field. After it is Souza. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now, Monty Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now another 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ellis will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. On to the 7th here in game 1. The Baby Cakes lead it 2-1. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lifted down the line in left. Ortega sprinting after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Christopher Negron. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Christopher Negron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a breaking ball stays outside. And the changeup is way low that time.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three and two, full count. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Drew Ellis.
Now batting, third baseman, Drew Ellis.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now here it comes. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Jensen trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Still 1-2. On his way to pitch number 100. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Popped him up. Diaz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. New Orleans is out in front, 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please. These changes defensively. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 49. Now playing second base.
So coming to the plate, JT Riddle. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. pulled toward right center field. Souza moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in, Kyle Jensen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Schultz.
The right fielder, number 00, Johnny Schultz.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hazel Baker looks up, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Christian Ademaze will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Christian Ademaze.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready once again, Rafael Ortega.
Left fielder, Rafael Ortega.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 8th inning coming up. The Baby Cakes lead it 4-1. Jumbo Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Jumbo Diaz.
Digging in once again, number 20, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the ninth. That means game over.
Slow bouncer to the right side. And that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jack Reinheimer. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. New Orleans is out in front, 4-1. T.J. McFarland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
T.J. McFarland.
Ready for another shot now. Diaz. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Number 91.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Vargas gloves it, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Reinheimer gonna have to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Steve Cook.
Batting, third baseman, Steve Cook.
Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
There you go.
Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Cook leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And again he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Line to the right side, but foul. Another try at 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. The Baby Cakes lead it 4-1. Javi Guerra comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 40, Javi Guerra.
Cesar Puello will be the leadoff hitter in the 9th as they go to work against Guerra.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 3-1. There's ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Guerra, a 32-year-old veteran. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and a cutter. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Hazelbaker, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 pitch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Kelly Dugan will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. He brings it in, and they have taken their first step as they claim game one here at home. This ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fellow you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New Orleans Baby Cakes jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Trevor Rogers pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Cakes. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Aces, 3 runs, 4 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.